one of the drivers at the back of the grid. As we get ourselves ready for the start, we are waiting with bated breath for the Whilton Milk-Kart Club Honda Cadets third and final, fourth heat of the day, the final heat of the season. It gets underway, and it's a cracking start from Reece Lomax. He's already trying to go straight for the lead of the race as he made it through. Didn't quite see if he managed to get there, but not quite, no. He's in second position. Cracking start from Theo Makuris as well. So Lomax is through into second position. I did think he'd be a contender for the week today. Oh, and there's contact as off goes Jaden Gregg. And a big fire off too from the 21, unfortunately, as James Bell goes off the circuit there, up at the top of Christmas. So a couple of drivers finding themselves off into the scenery as Theo Makuris tries to fight his way through, with Mitchell Gibbons coming through as well. And that's a big lunge from Kian Berta on the inside of the 43 of Oliver Still. So Kian Berta, I think that was, no, sorry, that's not Kian Berta, that's the other car for Project One Racing in the mix there. So that's got to be Oscar Toyton, I think, who's making his way through the field. There's some really good racing in the early stages here at Whilton Mill, with a few drivers charging their way through. Dan Parent-Smith getting in there with Ryotaro Sakai, the Japanese driver. So through they come at the end of the first lap, and it's Reece Lomax who leads, with JJ Russell in second, then Zika Hopkins-Collis, Theo Makuris, Mitchell Gibbons and Oscar Toyton, then Morgan Hill. Here comes Theo Makuris up the inside of the 69 of Zika Hopkins-Collis, and Mitchell Gibbons is going to get there as well. So they both nick their way through, and up into third and fourth places they go. So Theo Makuris now charging after JJ Russell in the hope that he can make his way through into second position there. With Russell looking very solid and strong at the moment in P2. Theo Makuris just charging his way forward, continuing to keep this pace high. They go down to Oziers and then back onto the back straight once again. Theo Makuris running well here as he now makes his move to the inside, and he's going to get some support from Mitchell Gibbons. They both get through, second and third positions for those two now. So Makuris into second and Gibbons into third, as they try now to close up on Reece Lomax, who leads the way. So Lomax is your leader. Makuris now second in front of Gibbons, then Russell, Hopkins, Collis. Oscar Toyton is up to sixth now from Stilt, Hill, Brotham and Parent-Smith. So Parent-Smith charging through to 10th position in front of Island and McAndrew Uren. Hitter, Greg, Ghosh, Bick, Brown, Thompson and Oram, with Ryotaro Sakai down to 20th now as they come through. Here's a bit of a battle as McAndrew Uren still scrapping away there. And was Aston through on the inside, I think, going with Macy Hitter on the inside of Lewis Islin. Theo Makuris now leads the race. Well, that didn't take too long, goodness me. He's got past Lomax, and so too is Mitchell Gibbons. So Makuris leads, Mitchell Gibbons in second place, Lomax in third, and now fourth position, that is JJ Russell in the 84. So up to the boot once again, Makuris just hanging on in front of Mitchell Gibbons. Gibbons wants to give him a little bit of a push as they come through out of the final turn, so he'll want to sit right in with Theo Makuris and challenge for the victory. But Mitchell Gibbons has got a lot of work to do if he wants to do that. 4 minutes plus some change, and the additional bonus lap that goes on to the back of that as well, of course. So Makuris, Gibbons, Lomax, Russell, Hopkins, Collis, Toyton, Stilp and Hill. They continue to push forward. Parent-Smith has the fastest lap of the race at 54.87. That's quicker even than these guys by 0.2 of a second. So Parent-Smith is definitely trying to make up for his earlier attempts to go for the victory. There he is in 9th position. You just saw a flash of him there, the yellow helmet and the red suit on the kart. They continue to charge forward the leaders, Makuris and Gibbons. Then it is Reece Lomax in third position with the GP plate. Theo Makuris leads with a 71 of Mitchell Gibbons, who's still trying to push on behind him. Jaden Gregg given a warning further back. Not entirely sure what that was for, but he was one of the drivers who ended up facing the wrong way up at Christmas on the first lap. So the top four go through. There is Oscar Toyton, who's now moved his way past Zico Hopkins-Collis. The next man to go for that move is going to be Morgan Hill by the look of it. He is now up in there in position. That might be on for Stilt now, actually trying to make the move. Mitchell Gibbons now trying to work away from the pack with Theo Makuris, the two of them trying to stretch out a lead. So again, Mitchell Gibbons is trying his best to get on terms with Theo Makuris. Down to the hairpin once again, but Lomax still there in front of JJ Russell. They continue to keep pushing as they work their magic through. Really good racing so far from these two, but not yet for Mitchell Gibbons to make his move. JJ Russell still on the back of Reece Lomax as they fight for third position. Fifth is Oscar Toyton, then it's Morgan Hill from Zico Hopkins-Collis, Oliver Still, Dan Parent-Smith and Spencer Brotham, who's now there in position. So into the braking zone again for the boots. Zico Hopkins-Collis having a bit of a look there onto Morgan Hill. Hasn't quite been able to make the move. Still they charge forward. Fifth position, Oscar Toyton just running in front of Dan Parent-Smith. who has charged forward to 6th position. What a great couple of laps from Dan Parent-Smith. He's now in P6, so this boy's definitely got some skills out there. Running a very good race indeed. So the drivers continue to charge forward. Contact warning from AC Hitter. Not entirely sure what the cause of that was, but great to see some good feisty action in the field in Honda Cadet once again. Mitchell Gibbons just shadowing McCurris's every move. Reece Lomax there in 3rd with JJ Russell in P4. Hoping for an opportunity to break into the top 3. JJ Russell is going to work with Reece Lomax for the moment. He wants a crack at the podium, but to do that he needs to stay with him rather than go too deep early into the corners and risk taking them both down the order. For the moment, this is a good run from JJ Russell. He's just shadowing Reece Lomax. He's making him do all the work. Here are the 2 leaders, McCurris and Gibbons, running out of time, but they've got 3 laps to go. And that's a track limits warning for Ryotaro Sakai, the Japanese driver. Ryu Sakai, who's basically over here for his first ever weekend in British Motorsport, running under the Pro Train Racing banner. So far, so good for Gibbons. He's just sitting in behind McCurris. He's not going to make his move yet. It's too early in the race. He's going to have his first real opportunity in the next lap. He's actually just been given a warning, actually, for 71 Mitchell Gibbons for track limits. So he's obviously pushing it very hard to stay with Theo McCurris. At the moment, so far, so good. As he gets through the toe of the boot, McCurris is just hanging on into the lead of this race at the moment. No major dramas, no trouble for the moment. 2 laps to go. This is when Mitchell Gibbons is going to start making his bid to go for the move. Another limit for warning for Sakai. The Japanese driver pushing hard but not quite able to make the move yet. Gibbons realises that McCurris and he have pulled out a decent gap over Lomax and Russell. So maybe, just maybe, there is a chance to get the move done. And up the inside, Gibbons is going to go for broke into Ashby, and he's got there, so he makes no move. Gibbons is into the lead, absolutely brilliant, well timed indeed. So now it's up to McCurris to try and hit back at him, and he goes for it straight away into Osiers. Not going to happen. Mitchell Gibbons holds fast in the lead of the race. So now McCurris is going to try and roll off the power into the boot and try and gain ground on Mitchell Gibbons once again. Off the toe of the boot and dropping down the hill, he's now the chaser. So from Theo McCurris' point of view, this is not a disaster yet. It's only if he can't spend it's only if he spends the next lap trying to get past and doesn't manage it. Last lap, here we go. Theo McCurris trying to set up Mitchell Gibbons for the move. He gets a good run off the turn. He is alongside him. There's not a lot Mitchell Gibbons can do about it. He's left the door open, and off the circuit goes Reece Lomax. Lomax has gone off and he slams his fists on the steering wheel as McCurris takes the lead from Gibbons. And that's put JJ Russell through into 3rd position. And Dan Parent-Smith is 4th. I'm not sure what's happened to Reece Lomax there. I didn't see any contact, but then I was too busy watching these 2. And now Mitchell Gibbons gets the lead back again on McCurris. Round the outside into the left-hander at Wilkins. And now he's trying to hang on out of Osiers down the back straight. McCurris is going to try one last trick to get past Mitchell Gibbons. Can he dive for the inside at the final hairpin? He's going to go for it, but Mitchell Gibbons tries to hang it out. McCurris does have the inside line. He's going to get the victory. Watch out for JJ Russell. McCurris is going to get there though. He just beats Mitchell Gibbons to the flag. Oh, wow-wee, that was close. Absolutely terrific. Now the timing screen is saying that Mitchell Gibbons was 3rd. I would have said he was 2nd personally. I don't think JJ Russell was close, but I'm not sure if he was close enough to bag 2nd place. We'll have to double check that. But that was so close. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, that was such a good run from Gibbons though, round the outside.